Let's see this thing you guys have been telling me to try. Let's see, so what do I do? Turn counter hit on here? Is it just junkyard or is it standing for into junkyard? That's probably it right there, right? 'Cause I know on some of those combos you can hit the standing forward before the junkyard. Evil within 2, no bully rock. That's a tagline? Oh. That was the combo? That's pretty easy. Yeah, when I was in Aris's chat, like, and he asked me about how hard the combo was, I was like, he asked me like on a scale of 6 to 9, I was like, it's like an 8, but doing it myself is probably like a 7. It's probably like a 7. That was pretty anticlimactic. Yeah, it's not very hard. Gilky says there's no way you're actually supposed to hit confirm that, right? I mean, it's pretty impossible. It's pretty impossible. Like, if somebody could hit confirm it, I would bet they could do it like 1 in 10. Like, correctly. So, like, if it's that hit confirmable, it's like 1 in 10. Java Style said it's hardest if you cannot DSS. That's true. Because the thing with Wild Standing 4, right? If you want to do a Wild Standing 4 in a DSS, you want to do the back forward right after you hit this. So right after you do this, while that leg is coming up, you want to already do the back forward. You see that? See when I did the back forward there? That was not it. Right? There it is. So it's like back forward, right? And that's the important part. As soon as you get that back forward in there, then the next part is just hitting the forward again after. Right? And that's the forward again after. Aris are talking about setting it up with Hammer of the Gods. Right. Let me show you why that's no bueno. Rip, do you use back forward forward or back forward back forward? I use back forward forward because back forward is just some bullshit that was made up in Tekken 4 that fucked up every single person who was trying to learn DSS. Back forward is not actually an input. Like that, it's so trash. Everyone taught everyone to do DSS by doing back forward, and realistically, that fucks you up more than anything else. So don't do back forward. Don't do back forward. Do back forward. And the person who taught me that was Cynic. Cynic said he came up to me during Tekken 5 when I was still doing back forward in the arcade, and he said, "Hey man, you know for DSS, you just have to do back forward." And I was like, "You mean back forward?" He's like, "No, back forward. You don't have to do the other back." And I was like, "What?" What is that? Damn girl. Cyber Monkey 69 resubscribed for 53 months. 53 months in a row, Cyber Monkey 69. Holy moly. Thank you very much, dude. That is a long ass time. 53, I don't even know. That's 7 months away from being 5 years. Holy shit, have I been streaming that long? That's crazy. Alright, so what you guys want to see here is... Fuck. I guess I don't even have to record ultimate or whatever. Right? So you think, like, here, let's take a look at this, alright? So now I'm going to say, play it back. Whoops. Let's see what we can do about this. Damn. So if they're on 1P, but how do you know whether they're on 1P or not? Raufa. I was talking to C-Tech Monstroso about this, and he was saying that...
Alright, dude, time for me to go back to them bar Marios. Have a good night.
So that actually tracks a lot better than it used to. Up close, it does not, it works, but from far away like this, it's easy to sidestep though. So if you block forward 1+2 hammer the gods like this, then you can still sidestep the while standing forward pretty easily, I think. How did I just do it? Is it all about timing? That's weird. Is it like a sweet spot? Man, that seems pretty good. How the hell did I sidestep it a second ago? So you have to be that far away? Anywhere close to that you can sidestep it? That's pretty darn good. I didn't realize that they changed that much. It's because of that one extra plus frame they gave forward 1+2. So forward 1+2 has... It's like +1 more on block than it used to be. And because of that, it looks like the while standing 4, you cannot sidestep it up close anymore. The only part of this that's good is hammer while standing 4 then. Right. Like, there are safer options you can do. Like, if you do, let's see. If you do, like this, right? That's still a combo. And if they block it, it's not countered. You can still have this to cover yourself, right? Even though it's a high. If you do this, shit. Like that's guaranteed as well, right? And again, though, it's a high. Does while standing 4 give guaranteed DSS forward 1 still? No. Maybe I could do it. Damn, I just want to jump over him. Son of a bitch. Hold this. That would be sick, right? Yeah, so that still works too. So you can still do that. It's hard. This one's hard. Like, that's like pretty fast, but not fast enough, you know? So yeah, you could do... That's probably your safest option. Fernando's like, fuck all that. I mean, if you could do it, right? Because you could do like this into that, right? Yeah. That might not be the worst thing to do. Because they took out... Like, this used to be a thing, right? Actually, yeah, I guess that works too. Yeah, you know what's even crazier? Watch this. This is one of my favorite things that I never get to do. Right? No counter hit, right? No counter hit. 2-hit combo. That's my favorite thing. But you never ever hit this. Like, this move is such a weird ass thing to hit. Does this hit now? Oh man, that would have been crazy, right? I don't actually know how plus this is. Damn, that would have been tight. Yeah, that's a natural combo. That's super cool. Which means that this now totally is too, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty easy. That's a regular hit. How's the range of while standing 3 compared to while standing 2 or while standing 1? I would say it's not as good. I think while standing 2 has pretty much the most range. It's hard to... I don't know. They're about the same. No, Wild Stand 2 has more range. Wild Stand 2 has more range than Wild Stand 3. Yeah, it definitely has more range. Because Wild Stand 2 would hit from like here, but Wild Stand 3 will not, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Wild Stand 2 has just a little bit more range than Wild Standing 3. And Wild Standing 1 is questionable. Like, that move has changed too much. It's hard to tell. I feel like in Tekken 6, Wild Standing 1 needs to be crazy good. It's like, that looks like it's super far. Is it, that'd be crazier if moves had further range after the crouch dash. Like, I feel like that range used to work before. Wild Stand 3 seems like a decent whiff puncher, but I wouldn't know the situations you could use it in. Yeah, I mean, if you could whiff punch with Wild Stand 3 into like... If you'd be like, oh shit, they whiffed. You know what I mean? And just going straight into that, that would be sick, right? But I think realistically, most times you'll be like, oh, they whiffed. Boom. You know, like, I think that's probably better every time. Like, I forget how fast it is, but this is definitely slower than 15 frames. So, Wild Stand 2 has faster... Let's see, wait, what is this? 16 damage? I was gonna say it's faster, more range, and more damage, I'm pretty sure. 72. Fuck. Stupid ass ender. God damn it. One day I'll learn to do this combo. 70. It's got, I guess Wild Stand 3 has 2 more damage if you want to go for it. So the elbow you did after counter Wild Stand 4 is the safest option and most damage. It's definitely not the most damage. It's like the least damage. Because like this, it's like 41 damage or something, right? What was it? I think it's 41. 39 damage. Whereas you can do shit. That's what, you know what I mean? So this is the most damage you can do. Yeah, it's like 41 versus 70 or something. Oh yeah, it's countered, that's why. I don't have countered on. So it's 41 versus like 70 or some shit. Rixa says he'd abuse it at the wall. While standing 4? Or while standing 3? J-Rock. 10 months in a row. While standing 3 at the wall? I don't know. I don't really like ducking when people at the wall. Like, I very rarely go for crouch dash mix-up. I mean, I guess maybe I do. I feel like if I'm going to do that at the wall, though... Law is really good at the wall in general, right? Like, he's got back 4, he's got back 3, he's got... Like, forward 1+2 is really good because it's slow, but they don't want to duck and they don't want to move. You can do down 4-3, down back 3. Like, I don't feel like you have to play the full crouch game at the wall. At least personally, I don't like doing it. I only like doing it, I guess, when they're tech rolling at the wall. In that situation, it might be okay. You know, the best that while standing 3 has been was in Tekken 6 because of auto parry, right? Because you could go like, you'd be like, boom, right? And then if they try to attack you while it was high, you just auto parry afterwards. And then after that, if it hit, then you get guaranteed shit. So like, I prefer that. Like, if he had auto parry but did not have the 3+4 follow up, I would take that any day. Because that's the way cooler. Covers more options, you know? And I think the only thing that they had effed up with auto parry was that the damn parry window was too big. All they had to do was make it really hard to do. Like it was in Tekken 5. Heybat says auto parry was such bullshit. Right, Heybats, but who was talking about auto parry being bullshit in Tekken 5? Nobody, right? Nobody was calling it bullshit in Tekken 5. What about in DR? Do you guys remember Tekken 5 DR? Remember all the people talking about how bullshit auto parry was? Nobody. It was in both those games. It was just something that, like, you'd have to be super good to use, which is what I miss, you know? Oh yeah, in Tekken 6 it was ridiculous. The funniest part about auto parry was, a lot of times you would do it on accident. You would just be like, fucking up your DSS, and then you'd walk back like, oh god, so you mash forward, and then they hit a button and law parries them. Like, oh, cool. Yeah, and before Tekken 6, when Law did the auto parry, he had like a just frame auto parry that let him do a flip kick out of it, which was crazy. He could do the auto parry into legend kick in Tekken 6. I think he still had that, but in Tekken 5, he had flip kicks, so he could do auto parry into flip kick, which was super hard to do. It was like ridiculous. It was like, I would say it was probably like taunt jet upper, except you had to also time a parry off your DSS, right? So imagine doing a taunt jet upper after parrying them from your DSS. It was that kind of ridiculous, right? Like, it's not like a taunt where you just run into them, you just fucking taunt, you know, or if they tech roll, you know, then you can do your taunt, right? It was like, you had a DSS, they had to hit a button, and then you had to hit the taunt jet upper. You know, it's just like that. It was pretty sick. It was super sick. Anyways, nice talk, boys.